Welcome to Study Loop.
Okay, here we have a rectangle that is rotating and sliding, and we would like to find the velocity of two different points here. So we can write omega as a vector. Omega vector will equal 4 radians per second in the k-hat direction. Then we need to look at the r vectors with respect to g. So we can look at r, A, so the position of A, and that'll just be a negative 0.25 meters in the I-hat direction, because that's just this distance to the left. B, on the other hand, will be at an angle, so we'll have RB equals 0.25 I-hat minus 0.15 J-hat. We can write our velocity v, vg, as 3 I-hat meters per second because it's moving to the right. And of course, this is all with I-hat labeled as to the right and J-hat labeled as up. K-hat would then be out of the page. We can write the velocity of A with respect to G. So velocity of A with respect to G as omega cross our RA with respect to G, where the RA and RB we wrote were both with respect to that centered point G. Well, omega cross R just comes down to K cross I hat. K cross I hat will give us a positive J hat. But we have a negative sign there. So this velocity of A with respect to G is just a negative J hat. Omega was 4, R was negative 0.25. So we have a negative J hat meters per second. We do the same thing for B. And when we do this for B, we get a positive J hat, and then K hat cross J hat will give us a negative I hat, but it's times a negative out front here. So this will end up giving us a positive 0.6 I hat. So we have our two velocities then. So that's pretty simple so far. So next we want to find the total velocity for each of these. So the velocity of A will simply be the velocity of G plus the velocity of A with respect to G. So they're just added together. Velocity of G was 3 I hat. So this is just simply 3 I hat minus J hat meters per second. Velocity of B, we do the exact same thing. We just add Vg to our Vb given G. Vg was 3 I hat, so this should give us a 3.6 I hat plus J hat. And those are our velocities of points A and B.